So guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back with the 106 GTI just after it getting completely welded up by a good friend. But today we are back to clean everything down, fit everything back up so it is a rolling shell ready for this car to go to paint. Now in my hand today we have the GT85, so massive thank you to the guys for sponsoring today's video, letting me carry on with this 106 GTI.
GT85 is the perfect spray lubricant for your project car. GT85 contains PTFE, which coats any metal parts on your car. GT85 also prevents your car parts from rusting when exposed to the elements. This will also prevent wear on integral parts of your car. GT85 can be used in many different applications, like unscrewing tight bolts, removing rusty bolts from your car, cleaning rust from different surfaces, and cleaning down any plastics on your bodywork or engine bay. This can also be used to clean down your dirty wiring, such as the wiring loom on my 106 GTI, removing any grease and dirty contaminants from the wiring. GT85 can also be used on squeaky hinges on your car, just like my 106 GTI.
There is a link in the description to grab your GT85. Again, thank you so much to the guys for actually coming through, helping me sort out this 106 GTI. We've got a long way to go, but today cleaning it back with the GT85 is going to be key so we can get all the bolts in and out of pretty much everywhere we need to get them in and out of. I'm going to clean down the rest of the engine bay just to make sure I am happy with it, and start by cleaning down the underside, as well as cleaning around all of the slightly rustier parts that I've actually, because we've left this car for a couple of weeks, there's actually surface rust on all of the places that we've just got welded. I know, right? Rust is one of those things. But we're going to clean it all off today with the GT85. But enough of me blabbering, let's get on with the video. Right, so the 106 GTI, as you can see today, we're going with a head cam, so I can really get on, do all the work I need to, all of the running around and cleaning and stuff we need to do. Now, the first things first, I have actually ordered a lot of parts for this that haven't actually turned up. I don't know why. I've actually ordered brand new Coney struts and new lowering springs for the front end, but they haven't come. And it doesn't look like they're going to come in for a couple of weeks, so I have to really put these back on the car so the car can be mobile, to actually take this thing to the body shop, which is a bit of a shame. I didn't really want to have to put the old stuff back on the car, but I will clean this stuff up before it does go on. We're going to clean all in the wheel wells with the GT85. We're going to clean all in here because I'm not really happy with the state of this place. Going into a body shop, I don't really want to be charged again, as we've previously talked about in the past, charge for actually cleaning down things before we go anywhere else. And we'll do the same this side as well. We'll take all of the wiring up into the engine bay again as well, because obviously that was all taken out to actually get the welding done. We're going to move the engine as well over to one side, so when we drop it on the floor it is all good to go. But let's carry on. Right, first things first, we'll start moving stuff out the way. We're going to start cleaning down everything here. Of course, we've already done this on the channel, but it's bits like this that I really want to get in there before everything goes back on. From this point, we will go to, obviously, paint this thing. So, we need to make sure that I don't have to come back and do all of this again. Right, again, enough of me blabbering. GT85, shout out, actually coming through with some products that we can use on the 106. way I look. I've been sat under a car. I'm absolutely filthy. But as you can see, the 106, if it stops blurring, there we go, is back on all four wheels. We're not quite connected properly. Again, I will sort of talk you through exactly what's happening, because there'll be a lot of comments like, oh, you haven't done that right and done this right. So I want this to be a rolling shell so it can actually go and get painted properly. Now, of course, I can't put the car on a trailer. I haven't got anything to put underneath it without obviously suspension and wheels being on. So today's video is more down to just cleaning stuff off so we can get everything back on, because obviously dirt and stuff within the suspension, the nuts and bolts and all that sort of stuff. But as you can see, the front suspension is back on. We haven't put the anti-roll bar on, and this is all just tight enough for loading onto a trailer and then loading off the other side into the paint shop. All of the wheels are back on. As you can see, the car sort of looks, or at least resembles, a car somewhat. But of course, because we've actually welded all in here, this is wheel and everything's got all come back off the other side when we get to the paint booth. Again, with this part, because we've done this bit here, I want to take the suspension back off at the paint shop when it's on a lift and do it all properly. That's the whole idea. I don't want to spray it in here in the November, December cold weather. That's why we've put all this back on today. So I hope you guys understand that, because of course there's going to be a lot of people like, you haven't bolted that right up, that's not connected, blah blah blah. But that's not what's going on here. We're just literally making it a rolling shell so we can get this to paint and then to its next destination, where the engine will go back in the car once it's fully painted and once it's fully protected. Because I've taken everything else underneath off as well. As you guys can see, there's a little bit to come off. All exhaust rubbers, everything is off underneath. That's going to all be sprayed as well. Again, I am a car guy. I love driving. I love doing stuff to cars, but this is the most in-depth thing I have ever done, and I thought I'd document it for you guys. No pressure on my end to get this car done anytime soon. I'm trying to do it properly more than anything. But there is something next to me. You guys might have clocked. There is a blue, I think it's China blue, 106 GTI that my friend's bought. Hope he doesn't mind me showing this. I will ask him in a minute. But this is, I genuinely wish I had the money for this, because I'd buy it instantly. It's a China blue with about 70-ish thousand miles on it, and it's very, very good condition. It actually has a retrimmed interior. Look at that, in cream. But the talking point on this car more than anything is the fact that it's a non-sunroof. I don't know how many non-sunroof blue GTIs actually came out in the UK especially, but yeah, as you can see, mine is a sunroof model. The non-sunroof is a lot more desirable. But yeah, if I had the money, I'd be making a bid on this big time, because that's the sort of car that will increase in value like a rocket, and it's in very good condition. Yeah, there's a couple of bits on the roof and stuff, but it's nothing too major. I actually checked this over with him when he bought it, and yeah, I am I'm kicking myself for not buying this, or at least waiting a year to buy a car like this, but I'm super happy we got the cherry red one. But enough blabbering, let's get back to this. We'll put it back on its wheels, take the jack stands out, and we should be good to go.
Once again, thank you so much to GT85 for sponsoring today's video. Remember to grab your GT85 through the link in the description. It's companies like this that are helping me get on and build the 106 back to its former glory. Support them as they have supported me in this video by clicking the link in the description. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.